Yes, I know. I brought my entire nail bag in here. Actually, this is my Pop's nail bag from years ago. So whenever I'm at Mother's house, I'm down the street at a friend's house, I just use the tools that I've accumulated. Some of these are my Pop's, and some of them I brought, and I have a few others. But generally, most of the stuff that I do, I can usually use something out of here. And I'm just gonna need, I think all I'm gonna need is a screwdriver. All I'm gonna need is a standard slotted screwdriver is what that is. Kind of with the wider end. In fact, I wish I had one a little bit wider too, and I probably do in a tool bag at my mother's in the garage. And then just a drywall knife. The drywall knife is only to open up the box and to open up the plastic that's surrounding the toilet seat, you know? And most toilet seats, they come with all the parts in here, so just take your time. Just take your time and open that. You know, no, I'm not gonna need my hammer or anything. I'm just gonna open this, being careful and seeing what I need. I may have to look, you know, not all toilet seats are created equal. Funny enough, right? So if there's any directions, you can check out the direction sheet. This one doesn't happen to have any directions. I don't really need any directions. And I was actually looking at these, and this one's slightly different than the one that I just that actually, I wasn't at home. My wife got a toilet seat. She wanted one that had a lit thing on it, so at night it goes on and all that kind of stuff. And on the one that she got, there was 2 prongs like this. Okay, this one happens to have 4, but the one she had, there was just 2, and they were sticking out slightly different. Like I say, not all toilet seats are created equal. And in the little plastic container were 2 little rubber goodies, and they were little slots. And on the middle of this, there was a slot that you put that rubber goodie in, a clear thing, and so that way when the toilets, when that sets on the toilet bowl, it doesn't mark, and it just is a little cushion. And I noticed it the other day when I was looking at it, because I remember I had one that I installed for somebody, and I had to put those little things on. I looked at the little direction sheet. What are these things for? And then finally I realized what it was. At the end I thought, oh yeah, I'm glad I didn't throw those away. And so I put those on. Well, my wife, she didn't know what they were. She threw them away. But the toilet seat still works. Okay, so make sure if you replace the toilet seat, you look for that, and if there's a groove in there, that you'll know that's what that probably is. Okay, so this comes with 2 little bolts. Okay, and 2 of these have little goodies on them, and there's threads. There's female threads in there. Okay, so those go underneath the toilet, and these look like they go on top of the toilet to fill up the little groove in there. Okay, and the little prong is so that if you want to tighten up the top, see there's an area for a Phillips screwdriver or a standard slotted screwdriver, and I find if you use the Phillips, you can't get it tight enough. So then I would use the slotted one, and see if you had a longer slotted one, you could maybe get it just a little bit tighter. Okay, and that's it. And anyways, these prongs, once you put it underneath the toilet rim, the bowl, if you don't hold it and then screw it down on top, it's supposed to hit the edge of your toilet underneath the bowl, and then you can just use your screwdriver on the top. But I still reach under there and kind of hold it and stuff, and you'll see. That's all that little prong's for. Okay, so I'll get started here in a minute. All right.